The Bitcoin market crashed. There have been a lot of articles flying all over the internet. Everybody is analyzing the market, giving reason why the market crashed. Though my own opinion is going to be entirely different because Bitcoin is not entirely a currency. It is an asset that appreciates over time and also has maintained a historical pattern over the years. That who truly understand this will maximize gross profit without paying attention to those noise. A lot of people are going to put up a lot of news, but you need to filter them and then go down and understand the market properly by yourself. If not, you might be missing out a very big profit in the future. We experienced the same crash happened July, and then we saw it again happened August, and then this September it happened. On the 6th, Bitcoin dropped over 5.9%, falling from a high of $56,984. And at the end of that 6th September, it broke a very strong support zone of 53k and then entered 52,700. And there's a lot of concern regarding to this. I've read some news, people talking about the Fed news, the lower than expected US job data, and of course the entire unhealthy market situation recently. As a matter of fact, regarding to the job news, Louise Ann Sonder made a comment on her X, and look at it and also the charts. Now you can see. But then the stock market lost 1.78 trillion in value the first week of this September. In fact, everywhere is red. Now my question is, if everyone is pointing to inflation, everybody is pointing to Fed news, then what essence is Bitcoin? The first primary purpose of Bitcoin was to hedge against inflation. That was after the financial crisis that happened 2007 to 2008, right? And Bitcoin was bettered. But I had a different view regarding to the crash, and I'm going to read it out because I posted it on my. Come closer, let's read together. In September 2020, BTC was trading between 11k and 12k, reflecting a 39 to 40% pullback from 2017 all-time high of $19,800. Similar in September 2016, Bitcoin price ranged from 508 to 620, showing 46 to 48 retracement from 2013 all-time high of 1,106k. But if this retracement can get to 38 and 42k range, which means that we are still repeating the previous pattern. I mean the historical pattern. You can go to my tweet, Mr. Gibeni, and look for this tweet and read it. I will not be reading everything. However, in the last two cycles, Bitcoin didn't reclaim its previous all-time highs until October to December of the halving years, which is this year that Bitcoin halved again. This particular year, we've already surpassed the all-time high on March this year. Bitcoin sold $73,000, he crossing the previous all-time high of 2021 of $68,000. So this pattern has been broken. But considering the Fed news, the inflation rate, blah blah blah, I don't want to agree with them. I see this as a buying opportunity for who truly understand how the crypto market and the Bitcoin market behaves. Furthermore, I'll be going down to the chart to explain this, giving you the same thing I've said here on the charts. But don't forget that before the end of 2024, Bitcoin is going to show us that massive pump again. If Donald Trump wins the election this coming November, then expect the entire crypto market to be a bullish return and then kickstart the bull run fully. Without wasting much of your time, let's go straight to the chart. So I don't usually analyze the chart like every other person you see. I do make sure I follow the pattern of Bitcoin movement. It has always played out, even though institutional bodies are beginning to come in with a lot of liquidity. Recently, I heard a corporation in US are planning to come in with about $10.5 billion into the Bitcoin market. So only trust to control the market. However, let's see what we are looking at here. Yeah, you can see I actually set the previous higher highs that we experienced not until March. You can see until March, we broke the previous all-time high of 2021, which was 68. And then on March, we are seeing 73. 100K. All right, so let's go back. You see higher high, higher high, higher high, and then higher high. And then recently we're beginning to see higher low and higher low. Right now, if this history must repeat itself, then we should expect Bitcoin to drop at least to $43,000 to $38,000, like I actually predicted using this before buying. So if it doesn't happen, it means that at this very demand zone, that we should be buying very strong. And this very strong demand zone, because as at July we had this place and then could not break it, and then coming back August again, we also retested and then get to 49, but the demand was very strong and we bounced back. And now we are also at September, we've tested $52,000, and then we are beginning to see there is a very strong demand at this very place. All right, so now if I am to buy now to sell, I will always plan to start setting sales around 64. But then if this place is broken and we get to this point, meaning that you're going to touch 43 to 38K, but expect that at the end of September we could not be able to reach this particular place, then you should expect there a reversal movement from here, and then by November, December, expect we should reach this same all-time high, and if possible we might break it and then hit 100K from 2025, and then the bullish movement is going to start. But do not expect it to look very smooth. All right, here was the last bull run that started. All right, this was the same September 2019. Let's look for 2020. This is June, this is September, August 2020, and that is exactly what we are texting right now. This is September, right? As September we saw 9K, and this is August, and then this is July. So September has always been a very bad month in the crypto market, not just because of the news that is flying all over. However, after that last retracement, you're going to see this bullish run, and you're going to see this again. So in case you are currently at this place, just have it in mind that September is going to be very bad and the market is going to either retrace or go broken. If we are currently at this stage right now, it means that we should expect that the market to get to this very price. But if not, then it means that the market is going to retrace back from here, and then we continue. But remember, before the end of September we didn't touch here, and in October we're going to see a little retracement gradually, and then before November, December we're going to be crossing 100K. Remember, if Donald Trump wins the election, that becomes a bullish movement for the crypto community. So in case you're trading crypto and you're analyzing crypto, historical pattern is highly important. Do not just depend on the news alone, because they may actually take you off the market, and before you realize yourself, you've lost huge. Don't allow this bull run to pass you by. My name is Kibeni, and see you at the top.